Yo, what is up guys, it's your boy Wheelie and welcome back to the channel. Now today we are on F1 25 career mode, driver career mode should I say. I'm currently, as you can see, setting up my driver right now. His name is Mr. Wheelie, because I don't want to put my name out there too much. And pretty much what this is a race to the Ferrari seat, because as you can see I'm a Ferrari fan, so obviously the academy is going to be through the Ferrari because I can go into Haas and maybe Ferrari afterwards, and then it's only right if we go Prema, just because obviously one is Italian, and then two, the amount of Ferrari drivers that go through Prema into the F1 is only right if I do it. My teammate, I'm going to choose Ollie Berman. And we are on 88 AI settings because I think I'm actually quite good at racing, well, in terms of the F1 game. Obviously I might have to tweak that down, turn it up a bit, and then the other settings are no practice, one short qualifying, and then a medium length race, but we're doing the sprint and the feature race. So we're here in Bahrain for the one shot quali. I am going to go for the preset because I haven't done any custom settings or anything yet. We're going to do the preset at the top speed. So we've got the one short qualifying here right now. Obviously I might change this every so often to bring a bit of spark into it. Maybe when I get into F1, if I get into F1, we will put maybe the difficulty up a bit, but then hopefully we might need to change the rules or at least the session length. But this is kind of a taste of what you guys feel for this series. Obviously, as I said, I want to do kind of like F2 through to F2 into F1, do a proper career mode out of it, and see where we end up. That was actually a good corner. That glare though, that sun glare was not great in my eyes. Obviously, F2 cars, you got a brake earlier than you think, with like compared to the F1 cars. So obviously their brakes is not as great. The dreaded turn 10, I absolutely hate this turn, but we seem to have done quite well there, to be honest. And apparently we are looking at P1, although I forgot to do the DRS in time, so we might be losing a bit of time on the straight. But AI settings 88, and I thought that might be too high. However, it looks like it might be too low. But we do have the reverse grid in the sprint, so maybe, just maybe, we'll find out then. However, I'm slower than Paul Aaron right now through that corner. Did get a purple sector 2 though, so we're going to see where we end up coming through the last couple of turns. And we've got to make sure we hit this DRS as well. Now, I think we end up P1. I think we ended up P1. We'll qualify. Yeah, we'll qualify P1. Oh, no. Oh, Nelly. That's not good considering it's my debut. So maybe I'll need to put AI up, but we will see. We'll see how this series goes. About 4 attempts as well. Oh yeah, I forgot you get 2 points for the 2 points for pole as well. So we're actually doing quite well there. I like this little ratings thing as well. That's quite cool. So we are 66 rated right now. Obviously, we're going to keep working up, keep building on that. So here we are for the sprint race. I'm pretty sure, well, no. So you get reverse grid, but I can't remember if it's top 8 or top 10. So we'll see here. I wanted to show the grid, but I think I've just skipped through it. Yep, I accidentally skipped through it. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I know what you can do.
Okay. Yep, so it's sprint, so we don't need to worry about pit stop. Manual clutch. Here we go. 8 laps. I am 10th, to be fair. So here's a top 10 against reverse. That's not a bad start, considering. That's really not a bad start. We're going to go down the inside. And then the outside of Halgar. We're going to brake early because I don't like starts. I do not like starts. We're down the inside of our teammate here. Oh, I don't like being in the middle there. But we're going to go on the switchback. I'll hopefully get Ollie here. We do. We are now P5 already. I did not want to dive bomb now. I won't lie to you guys. That was not good racing, and I apologise now for it. That was not great racing at all. You don't want to be dive bombing this early, to be fair. But I mean, we got 8 laps. And I've missed the apex of that turn. That was not good. Then me saying, oh yeah, I'm quite good at this game, or I think I'm quite good at this game. Probably not. So I'm also looking at maybe doing a My Team save as well. So if you want me to do My Team, please let me know in the comments below. And obviously like this video and subscribe. I love F1, so I'm more than happy to do some F1 content. And I'm also hoping to get maybe like a rig, racing rig. So steering wheel, pedal and a cockpit. That's putting me wide. That's putting me way wide at that turn. So I'm hopefully going to get better during the series anyway, regardless, even on controller, but then even better on steering wheel. And I'm hoping to maybe join like a league race to do weekly streams as well. So we will see about that, if I get into any. That's way too tight on that turn. I left myself open for Behrman to overtake me here. Oh no, the Behrman is Hauger. Hauger got past Behrman here. DRS is now enabled, so we will get that shortly. We're catching up mining though during the start finish straight. I thought I went in way too deep there. And I cut the corner. It's on regular, by the way, the corner cutting, so that should have been a warning at least. My racecraft is not great, to be fair, around this so far. But we've got the DRS, we're right up against mining now.
Experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
I am trying, Jeff. Don't even know if your name's Jeff anymore. But it was at one point. And again, the dreaded turn 10. I've gone way wide. Kept on track though, but it just means Dennis Hauger. Oh, I thought he was right behind me. I thought he was like on the backside, but obviously not. But we're doing well to keep up with Kushmani and Richard for sure here. I can't see who's in front, who's first. Obviously, we're not going to get first place here, and that is fine. But we want to get as many points as possible, as early as possible. So maybe top 3, maybe a podium would be good if we could get that far. And there was me saying earlier, oh yeah, you got to brake earlier than you think for the F2 cars, and just not braking on quite a few of these corners. Oh, Joshua Dirksen up ahead in first place. We're definitely not getting Dirksen, that's for sure. But for sure, and Kushmani going head to head. I'm going to fall back a bit because I don't want to do that, basically. Was what I was thinking. I don't really want to do flashbacks either. So I'm going to try my best not to do flashbacks. So if I crash properly, I crash properly. I want more of a realistic one. I don't want to be flashbacking everything just to try and get, you know, past people, or if I do a mistake, that's it, it's a mistake. But we should see how it goes. Again, corner cutting is on regular. Oh, that is way too deep there. And we're over a second behind for sure, so we're not even going to get DRS. And we missed turn 10. This is what I'm saying, like, I want to get better at the game. I can't keep doing that at turn 10. I just can't. I've got to remember, I've got to brake way earlier than I think. Let the car do all the talking into the corner to hit the apex and then go on the throttle. Again, just out wide again. That's the better corner though. Oh, it's a lot better. But we're still not going to get DRS to for sure down the back straight. Maybe I just did pump in a really good qualifying and just not realised, because I'm not really catching for sure that much. So maybe the AR might be at a good level. I just had just a good day, I guess. Brake way earlier, get the car in, and then go again. But we have got DRS this time on for sure. But we are way too far back to actually do anything about it.
in. Hauger's behind you. We want to keep them behind, please.
Oh, a little challenge here. Stay ahead of Hauger until lap 7. I shouldn't be reading that while I'm driving, to be honest. Because that has just messed me up for those 2 corners. That's a bit of a better corner that time than I did the previous lap. Oh my god, they're all behind me. They're all queuing up behind me. And again, turn 10. The turn's messed me up again. Dennis Hauger with DRS. 3 tenths behind me. Is he going to make a move though? He doesn't. He's a bit too far back to make a move, to be fair. So we keep 3rd position right now. On lap 4. I don't know what's happening with me with that corner. Always drifting me wide. But I could do that corner brilliantly. That was a brilliant corner. But Dennis Hauger is right on the back of me, and I cannot catch up for sure now. I'm 2 seconds behind for sure. Maybe 2.5 now. We're getting about 2.5. Dennis Hauger with the DRS. Is he going to make a move into turn 1 and 2? He's a bit too far back, getting a bit squirrely as well. But he is a bit too far back this time. Which is fine, because I need to catch up for sure. So I can't be too worried about Dennis Hauger. I can't be looking at my mirrors all the time. I need to be driving forward and catching up to for sure. But going wide at that corner is not going to help me one bit. And I've already lost 2 laps to for sure. 2 tenths to for sure there. Just round that first for that corner. That's much better. Better traction. With 2.5 seconds, just under 2.5 seconds from for sure. Brake early, brake early, brake early. Still can't get that. I still can't get that apex. I really cannot get that apex at turn 10. Here we go, Dennis Hauger. Is he going to make a move this time? This lap? We're on lap 5 out of 8. It does not make a move. And I'm really dropping back to for sure right now. I'm still going out wide on that turn. I think I'm carrying way too much speed in that corner every time. I think that's what it is. But Dennis Hauger 3 tenths behind now. About 4 tenths now. Can we keep him behind and keep hold of 3rd place in the sprint race? He's now going to have DRS. He's 4 tenths behind.
The pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance.
Yes, boss. They will go the distance. Don't you worry about that. Maybe too heavy on the throttle down there. And again, turn 1's really messed me up. For turn 2, Hauger again's got DRS, and he's a lot closer than he was before. Still does not make a move. So yeah, I'm hoping during the next few races my racecraft will get better and better as I keep playing this game, and maybe won't be as bad going through these turns. So brake a lot earlier for turn 10, please. Possibly too early, but at least I'll get the apex there. And hopefully get good traction, which I have done. So when Hauger gets my DRS, he is not close enough to make anything of it. I do wonder where Behrman is, because he seems to have dropped back. He seems to have dropped back massively. That's a better turn. Still managed to run wide though. Maybe I'm still carrying too much speed into that corner. Maybe it's the preset I've got. Maybe I'll just, carry too much. Hauger again's caught up right in the back of me. I don't like this. I'm still not making inroads on for sure either. So we're kind of not stuck in a no man's land, but kind of can't move forward. So the only way I'm going to move is backwards. I seem to be okay there.
Nice work.
And there you go. Completed that challenge. Nice and easy.
2.9 seconds.
I don't know, 2.9 seconds, Behrman, so maybe 6th, 7th. Which is not too bad, but not too great either, considering where he qualified. Here we go, Dennis Hauger. We're on the penultimate lap of the race as well. He could make a move. He is right behind me. He is literally on my tail right now. Have I just destroyed the tyres more? Is that maybe it? Or is my racecraft just not that great? Earlier than you think, even if you have to coast it around a bit more. That's better. That's better. It took you 7 laps. Well, 8 including the qualifying one. But you managed to actually do turn 10. Let the car drift in. Accelerate on the way out. Too wide around there. Maybe I do need a lift there. Okay, that's much better. And obviously set myself up for the feature race as well, so I know exactly what I need to do for the feature race where the big points are handed out. Today is just a sprint. But Hauger has been on my tail now for quite a few laps. Hasn't made a move yet. I will remind you on 88 AI. But he might make a move now. He is a lot closer this time. Under 0.3 of a second.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Is he going to make a move? He's looking. He does not go for it though. He does not go for it. We've gone wide again on turn 1. Which means we're compromised on turn 2 and turn 3. And he's got the DRS again. Look at how close he is. Look how close he is. Final lap though. Can we keep him behind? Oh my god, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, yes, I've cut that corner before anyone said yes or no. Nicely done, nicely done. Obviously the F2 season is going to be a bit shorter. We only got 14 races. And then the F1, when I get there, hopefully, I'll probably do the practice sessions as well. Then I think, and I might be wrong, but I think your R&D actually contributes to the team, and so obviously you'll get better upgrades and stuff. Whereas F2, obviously you don't get that, so I've gone way wide there. Got a lift for this, which means we've lost speed compared to Dennis Hauger, but we can make this work. Only got 1 corner left, and we're sitting pretty in 3rd. As long as we don't mess up this turn, which we don't. It's close. It was a close battle, to be fair. Hauger was behind us the whole time, like on our tail, but
Yes,
we managed
I'll
to
take
get
that. Well
P3.
done. We're really happy with the podium down here.
Woo!
Well done.
Nice little podium. I'll take that, you know. We will watch the podium because obviously I've got it, and I've got driver of the day. But I suppose I would finish in starting in 10th, finishing 3rd.
Special drive being completed by Joshua
And Joshua Dirksen got the win.
Who takes the win?
I think Behrman got P6 or 5, so we'll check that afterwards.
Well, it's just the first sprint of the year, but what a great start. They'll be looking.
Look at me congratulating Joshua
in
Dirksen.
the longer race tomorrow.
Does look overcast, to be fair there. I was going to say, did you get a podium for the sprint? But obviously you do. I know you do in real life before anyone says, but didn't know if you would in the game. Look at us, P3. I'll take that though, 10th to 3rd. It just means for the feature race, it might be a bit tight, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. If I need to bump up the AI level, I'll bump up the AI level. Oh, the champagne, the champagne. Ollie Behrman finished 7th.
I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. We
I
will see you.
think
when
he
Formula
started.
2 returns.
I don't know where he started. But at the moment, I've got 8 points, and that's before the feature race, which we'll get into right now. So here we go, feature race
To Sakir and the Bahrain
at
International
the Bahrain
Circuit, where the grid
Grand
is forming
Prix.
up ready for today's race.
where all the big points are handed out, and we are going to try and go for the win. We're starting pole, so hopefully we can go for the win here.
As the engineers make their
And I
last
will obviously
inspection
look at
of
the starting
cars,
grid
let's
for
take a look
the
at
obvious
today's grid
reason.
order for the race. Ace lines up on pole position.
There we go,
And it's
Mr.
Paul
Wheelie.
Aaron in P2.
Mr. Wheelie in front of
Moving on the
Paul
rest of the
Aaron.
grid, we have-
I'm not going to bother watching the rest of it because obviously
Okay,
I know
this is
where I
gonna
am.
take a monumental effort from you. I need you
Ah.
to push incredibly hard if we're going to get a good result today. Let's go and make it happen.
Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to extend the first stint. Just one lap, I think. We're going to try the overcut, I think. Because I want, hopefully I'll be ahead so I can probably get some clean air. Conserve the tyres a bit. Oh, that was a quick one. But I'll get a good start. Look how far we are ahead of Paul Aaron at Bortoleto there. Looks like Hajar's making a move. Gotta make sure I brake early. I've got to try and conserve the tyres though, that's a problem. I want to push hard, so I've got a big enough gap. But when I do need to pit, it won't be too bad. And we've got a 1.5 second lead already, while the others are squabbling about. I'm hoping basically that my softs will be fresher near the end. So if I do get into any trouble, I have fresher tyres. It's only going to be like one lap fresher, but it's fresher tyres nevertheless. Here we go into turn 10, really slow to be honest that. But, you know, it's better than going wide and kind of cheating it, I guess. We've got a 1.3 second lead ahead of Bortoleto, who's got ahead of Paul Aaron, and Colapinto and Hajar. But I don't have to push too much. But obviously, as I say, I need to save the tyres still as I'm going for a longer first stint. So I can't work the tyres too much over the first couple of laps, but I also need that gap. We've got 11 laps to be fair, so we should be okay. I just got to try not to put too much on the throttle at the wrong time to then try and save the tyres, but we are losing ground during the back straight. Never mind, we've got, obviously we'll have the fast lap anyway, but we are extending the gap bit by bit to Bortoleto. And I feel like I braked way too late, which I did. Put us way wide at the first turn. And we did lose about 2-3 tenths there. Bortoleto is actually pushing to be fade. He's got away from Paul Aaron quite quickly, but a second ahead. Obviously DRS is enabled as well. So we've got to make sure that Bortoleto does not get into DRS range. Which he nearly is already. Jesus Christ. He is under. He will have DRS down this straight. I've got to do turn 10 a bit quicker than that. Because he is going to be... He's really pushing. And he'll have DRS, as I say. I've run way wide. That was not good. It's not good. I'm feeling the pressure already. And it's only lap 2. It's only lap 2. It's now half a second behind. So we've just got to hope that the overcut is the right strategy here. Because everybody's going to be pitting maybe lap 6, 5 or 6.
Tyre condition still looking good.
What did I do? I think I went 6 tonight. Probably should have pushed it out even more to 7 maybe. 7 might have actually been okay. But Bortoleto, Gabby Bortoleto right behind. Again with DRS. I don't know if I'm just braking too late, braking too much, or just... don't really know. But he's really closed up behind here. Maybe I'm taking some of these turns a bit too cautiously. But we have got the fastest sector 1 here. And we'd have got great traction coming out of that corner. I know he's going to have DRS anyway, so the gap's going to come down a bit. But it could have been a lot worse than it actually is. That was a nice turn. That was a nice turn. Can we do this one correct? That's better than last time, but we still went out wide. I can't seem to do that turn. We have got purple sector 2 that we're seeing. So although Bortoletto is right behind us, we seem to be pumping in the best lap. And he's really pushed. He's 2 seconds ahead of Paul Aaron now. So we might not even win the feature, but podium's still gonna be there. There we go, that to get to Bortoletto.
You're going to be on softs. Tyre wear's higher than we're expecting. We've got a new strategy available.
Oh, yellow flag somewhere.
If you want it.
No, I don't need it. I'm good. My tyre wear is not as high as I think they think it is, or they're just trying to put me on that. I'm going to keep the current one. So everybody's going to be pitting, yeah, lap 5 or lap 6. I'm looking to be pitting laps 6. Oh, I've gone way wide there. Gone way wide. Bortoletto, look at that. Look how close he is behind me now. I've cut that. There we go. Kushmani's out of the session. Do wonder what happened to Kushmani there. Obviously, we saw the yellow flags down the back straight. At the moment, we get the point for the fastest lap, and there's still a yellow flag. Maybe we might get a safety car here, depending how bad that is. But I don't think I'm going to pit on lap 5. I think I'm going to still pit on lap 6. And just try and push out the best lap I can. Even maybe lap 7, depending on the gap to Paul Aaron. If I can extend it a bit more, that'll be better. Because obviously if the hards are not lasting apparently, then the softs are not going to last either. That's a bad corner. Actually, it might not have turned out that badly, to be fair. Oh, it did. It really did. Bortoletto not going to pits. Is anyone going to... Oh, they weren't going to pits this lap. It'll be this lap now. Somehow got the fastest sector 3 though. That time around. Ollie Behrman's coming into pits. So there is some pits right now. I think that's way too early to push the softs. Personally. Bortoletto is right on me. It really is close enough.
We're not using as much fuel as we predicted, which means we've got extra performance in hand. So let's push, and use it all up.
I'm trying to push, mate. But also at the same time, I'm coming in the pits in the lap, so I'm obviously not going to do this challenge, am I? Obviously, I'm going to save some fuel by going into pit and not pushing. So pushed out the gap a bit there, but because of that traction on that turn, Bortoletto is now catching up. I'm going to assume he's going to dive into the pits this time around. If he doesn't, then I might even pit on lap 7. Obviously, everybody else is going to be on softs, so they're going to be pushing harder. So lap 6 might be the play. We'll see what the gap is when everybody starts coming out. At the moment, our tyre wear is okay. It's not the great, not the best. It's just okay, I think, at the moment. So we might be able to do one more lap on these hards to switch over, I think, to the huge softs, which is even worse. And they all do go into pits here.
Push now, push.
They all do go into pits. So I need the out lap or the in lap of my life. And I messed up turn 1 again. That's not what I needed at all. That was not what I needed at all. The only good thing is, obviously, I've got no one around me, so I've got no pressure. I could just do my own race. Not have to worry. Bortoletto are now coming out the pits. We'll see where the gap is. For 32 seconds. He's going to catch up a bit though, because I have messed up in a few. At the moment, oh no, we're coming out 5th.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 40.5 seconds.
We're coming out 5th. This strategy is not the one. This strategy is not the one. I thought the overcut might work. I should have just pitted lap 5 like everybody else. But no me, I probably would have got stuck in the pits waiting for everybody else. I did not have the in-lap of my life. And we're still looking at coming out 5th. This is not great.
Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
The only thing is I'll have fresher softs than everybody else. But is it going to be too little too late? The only thing is I've got pit assist, so I could just bomb it into the pits.
Right, I'm afraid we didn't quite meet our targets.
Yeah,
there,
of course,
but don't
because
worry
I had to
about it.
pit.
Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus on the rest of this race.
There we go, pit stop. Did not know my controls were going to vibrate
Okay,
like that.
let's
Jeez.
go now. Come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy
That's
with
a very
that
good
one.
stop time, but however, I'm going to end up 5th here. I can slowly hear them coming down that last corner. Maybe they're not.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Wow, what a strategy that was. And we ended up about 2 seconds ahead of Bortoleto. That was a really good strategy. At one point I really didn't think that would turn out, but we got a second on Bortoleto there. Just from pitting one lap after them. And now we get our head down and hopefully increase that gap. So I'm going to have fresher softs at the end as well. So at the moment this is all kind of playing into my hands. As long as I don't do anything silly. Why did it say that I was going to come out 5th, by the way? Well, I came out 1st. It looks like I will probably do this. I think I said before, I'm also looking at maybe doing a My Team. So if you're liking this kind of Formula 1 content and you want to see more, please let me know in the comments below. Obviously subscribe as well, like the video. And I would definitely be carrying on this series. I really do like Formula 1. I really do like racing games. And I say I want to get better. So I want to get a racing sim with a full cockpit and everything. Obviously we did like the cheaper version, but it'll make our racing even better. We had the fastest sector 2, fastest sector 3 there. However, obviously because the pit we didn't get the fastest lap, but Paul Aaron got the fastest lap in 3rd position. Sorry, 4th position. He's actually dropped the place to Colapinto. And we are increasing the gap to Bortoleto. So maybe we really did get the right strategy there. Just got to make sure these turns, and that was not a good one, that these turns are as good as they can be. Got a green sector 1, which is not good because I want the fastest lap. I think I might keep the difficulty for the AI to 88 as we go into Jeddah, because Jeddah is a really hard circuit and I can't do that.
Just focus on the driving.
And we're still 2 seconds ahead of Bortoleto. That was probably a slow turn there, to be honest. That's a green sector 2 as well, so personal best. So who's on the flyer here? Someone's on the flying lap. Might be Bortoleto. He might actually get the fastest lap here. As he's trying to chase down the top spot. As we go on to lap 9. That was my fastest lap of the race, but not the fastest lap of the race. I braked way too late there, didn't I? I even knew it. The problem is, look at my tyre wear. Front left, 20%. And obviously there's a lot more load on the front left around this track. Or the left hand side in general on this track. So even though I've got fresher tyres than the rest, I might still need to like stop pushing as much. Conserve some tyre wear for the end. Just in case if Bortoleto does do a late charge. Right now obviously he's under control. Going on to lap 9, well about halfway through lap 9. Lap 10 and 11 might be a different story. I mean we're still 2 seconds ahead to be fair. Got great traction out of turn 10 for a change. Increasing the gap even more. And to be fair, as I say, if I don't do anything stupid, we have got this one in the bag. I've realised I probably haven't blinked in a while as well. Been that focused trying to get this win. Obviously, as I said, this might be too low of a level, but I'm keeping it for Jeddah because yeah, I need some help at Jeddah. Still 2.1 second ahead. On the penultimate lap of the race. Brake a lot earlier than you think. Get the car around. Didn't go on the throttle. Did we gain any time there? No. Paul Aron and Colapinto are neck and neck again. I think Paul Aron briefly got past Colapinto there, but Colapinto has got the third place back. Obviously they can squabble as much as they want because then we haven't got any pressure here. All they're going to do is just lose time for each other, and that's fine by me. Turn 10 coming up. I'm trying to kind of brake early but then let the car go so I can get the apex still and it can slow down in time. Because I don't want to like slam on my brakes, but at the same time I need a brake early on that one. I took way too much speed into that corner. Maybe that was too tight, or maybe that was perfect. There we go. Got maybe an extra, no, I was about to say maybe an extra temp, but I've actually lost 2 temps there. Round that corner. Front left now looking very, very bad, 34% wear on the front left. But we're on the last lap of the race coming now.
Okay, mate, final lap.
So hopefully,
concentration and let's bring it home. Gap to your team
hopefully we got this.
12.0 seconds.
Same with this one, I'm going to brake early just to bring the car in a bit, slow it down a bit so I don't use too much wear on the front left. So the last thing I need on the last lap is a puncher. Paul Aron, I briefly got past Colapinto there, but Colapinto has got the place back again. That must be like turn 1 to turn 2 that's happening. Because the cutback or the switchback is strong on turn 1 and turn 2. Keep cutting that corner. I know I'm going to get roasted in the comments, by the way, for my racecraft. Especially how I'm not hitting a lot of these apexes. But hey, part of the process, let's all grow together, right? However, we lost a lot of time around that last corner. Bortoletto's only now 1.8 seconds behind me. But I'm just going to let the car glide, bring it home, that's all I need. 37% tyre wear now on the front left. Going through the last few corners, 38. 40 now. I think a couple more laps. 41. I think a couple more laps and I may have got a puncher, so I'm happy I didn't come in early. Saying that, where is Ollie Behrman? Because he did come early. final turn of the race. We're 1.6 ahead. And that is the feature win. That is the feature win. So we got
Oh, you worked hard for that one.
P3
Congratulations.
in the
Well
sprint
done.
after starting 10th. And we've gone from pole to first. Whew. Zane Maloney got driver of the day. Nicely done.
That's a fantastic performance.
And of course, we're gonna see the podium. Obviously, first win. Maybe it's too difficult, but I know Jed's gonna be even worse. So maybe, not as difficult, but I know Jed's gonna be worse. So I don't know whether to put it up or not. But let me know what you think below as well about the AI difficulty. But look at that.
It looks like it's
Let's
time to
look.
start the party.
Mr. Wheelie.
Making their way to the
Okay, that's
podium.
I
You
don't
can
like
see
that. I
it
don't
on
like
their
that. That's too
faces.
arrogant.
It's
I think that's too
joy
arrogant.
And another win for Prema today.
Look at this. Gotta lift it up, boy. Oh. For God's sake, I thought he was gonna lift it up, man. And be like, yeah, look at me. But obviously not. Champagne time. I absolutely love the champagne. So here we are then. P1 for me, 33 points around that weekend. Ollie Behrman's 9th throughout the weekend. We really need him to step up his game. But that is it for today's video. If you want to see more, please let me know. Oh, here we go, ratings. I forgot about the ratings. Nearly 67 already. But yeah, if you want to see more, please like the video. Please comment below what you want me to change, if anything. Whether AI is not difficult enough. And let me know in the comments below as well about my team. I'm more than happy to do it. I might just do it anyway, to be fair, because I like it. But I'm hoping to upload 2 times a week. Do like a reaction video or like another gaming video, but then do F1 as well. So F1's coming out weekly, basically, is what I'm saying. Yeah, hopefully I'll be streaming some league races if I could get into like a beginner one. So we got Jeddah in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.
I'll get the future.